Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Shreda's newsletter and the podcast show called Minimalist Techie. Appreciate you being here so we can connect weekly on interesting topics. You guys can just simply add your email ID to my subscription, which is sridhargaripati.substack.com. So you can directly get this post or the podcast directly into your inbox because whenever I'll be posting my newsletter or whenever I'll be doing the podcast, so mostly the whenever I'll be posting it, then directly first thing you'll be get the email directly into your inbox. So you'll be the first one seeing this, and because I'll be posting a little late in the social media whenever I have some time. So that's the reason. If you want to listen immediately whenever I'm posting, so that you can directly subscribe to the newsletter. So do subscribe to our show, Minimalist Techie, or Apple Podcast, or Spotify, or YouTube podcasts, and or you can come to my website sridhargaripati.substack.com, or either on the email or on the website you have a play button. Just click play and just listen to the episode. And you'll also find the content if you come to my blog post. Then uh, you can see the entire podcast notes as well, because in other platforms the notes section or the description of the podcast is normally limited. So if you want to see like full notes, if you don't want to listen, if you can quickly refer to the high level bullet points, then coming to this to my newsletter page is very helpful to quickly go over and high level details if you're interested just in the notes. So let's so this weekly newsletter is mostly about the articles, books, videos, etc., which I read or watch, or my views on a different topics which revolves around my head during the week. Let's dive into today's topic. So starting the new year right, managing energy drainers and the boosters. So you guys might be thinking it's Jan 25th today when I'm recording this. Tomorrow is India's Republic Day. So wishing every Indian out there happy Republic Day for you guys. And so we're already nearing January month end. So why I'm suggesting a new year energy boosters, why I'm talking about the topic which is related to starting your new year right. So it's not like so it's not like you cannot wish only on the January 1st Happy New Year to someone, right? You can wish anyone on any time of the year, because from my end, every time if I am giving any wishes to any person for the birthday or anniversary, whatever it is, right? I'll be mostly saying that happy birthday, and I'll be just giving them great wishes for their entire year, giving them great happiness, etc., for entire good year from them entire year actually, right? So not it's not like you can only celebrate on only on a Jan 1st. So it's not late as well. You can wish anytime. You can start your journey anytime. In order to if you're looking into start anything new, you don't have to wait for Jan 1st or January, right? You can start any point of time, right? So yeah, so basically, I would say in the honor of New Year, there's no shame. New starts happens on Jan 1st, or you might be doing a lot of do-overs in mid of as you have started. Now you are 20 days in, 25 days in. You might be doing do-overs all over again, or you are going back on the blank slate. So it's okay going blank slate right now, even after starting over, which is absolutely okay. That's the reason why I want to talk about in today's topic, how to start any before you start any of your new journey, how to start it right, because as part of initially when you start anything, it will definitely you'll have a lot of excitement, and that excitement can actually turn into a lot of chaos, or it can overwhelm you, uh, and you may end up biting off more than what you can chew actually, right? So that's the reason. Let's talk about today's episode. So welcome to today's episode once again. It's a brand new year, 2025, and as we all look ahead to our goals, ambitions, and plans, it's actually vital to discuss something that often gets overlooked nowadays, which is our energy levels. Before you start any big journey or anything, why we have to restart our fresh starts, which we have just started, or why we are doing redo 2 hours again, why we are going black slate, right? That's the reason. This is the most important thing. Today, I want to just talk about our energy levels. We need to understand what drains our energy and what boosts it. How can we manage these factors to make the most of our time and feel our best every day, right? Today, we will explore common energy drainers, how to identify them, and practical ways to boost your energy to be a more productive and a fulfilling year ahead. I'm turning 39 years in February. So definitely I have to take care about my energy levels for sure. If anytime I start any new learning, right, or trying to do any new format of podcasting, anything of that sort, right? If I'm trying to start a new work at my work, or if I'm trying to do any new work at my home project, like this, but doing this podcast on a weekly basis, being turning 39-year-old, this topic of mental health is pretty important to me, and that's the reason I want to just talk about in today's topic about the energy levels. So let's understand what are some energy drainers. You need to understand these first. So we can start with the things that actually slowly but they surely deplete our energy. See, often we don't even realize these habits or the situations we get into ourselves are actually affecting us until we are completely burned out. See, identifying and eliminating the energy drainers is a step one in preserving our mental, physical, and the emotional well-being. Actually, right? So I would say at a very high level, there are few culprits which drain our mental, physical, and the emotional well-being. Right? Main thing, especially for main thing for working professionals, or is saying yes to everything. Yeah, it's tempting to say yes to every request, every invitation or an opportunity that comes your way, whether it's at work, whether it's with your friends, or within your family, right? This happens even you're working professionals, even if you're at home with your family, with your friends, right? You might be accepting too much amount of work just because you're unable to say no, because you say yes to everything, right? The problem is you are actually spreading yourself too thin. See, by saying yes to everything, you are likely saying no to yourself. See, this doesn't mean that you have to reject every request which is coming from your at your work or from your friends or your family members, right? But you have to be selective, evaluate your time, priorities, and current your energy levels before you commit to something. See, practice saying no respectfully. It's a powerful skill. If you can go back to my archives, we talked about this, how to say no in a more respectful manner, so that you can get into this tempting to say yes for every request. And this is a very important practical skills to have in your bucket, and it is a powerful skill for anyone. Right? Next thing is overanalyzing. Overanalyzing is something everyone does. We all have been there, spending hours and hours overthinking a conversation, a decision, or an event. See, overanalyzing actually can paralyze your decision process. It can make you very indecisive actually, or it can leave you emotionally drained. See, it's actually a thief of time, and it doesn't have any mental clarity to us. So what is a fix, right? So you need to learn to trust your instincts. So make the decisions based on the information you have, and remind yourself that not everything requires perfection. What else? And what else we can talk about? Like a messy living or the workspaces. See, our environment plays a significant role in how we feel. A cluttered space equals a cluttered mind. Whether it's your living room, office, or even your digital workspace, Messiness creates stress actually, and it overwhelms your brain. Dedicate to decluttering regularly. It's amazing how a clean, organized space can make you feel instantly lighter and more energetic. Negative conversations. Spending too much time with the people who actually complain, gossip, or dwell on negativity can easily drain you emotionally. See, energy is a contagious, is very contagious, and negativity has actually a flow of pulling you down, especially. So it's important to surround yourself with uplifting people or positive people who can actually inspire you and energize you. If you find yourself engaging in negativity topics, conversations, watching some news, and if you consciously steer the conversation in a more constructive direction into a more positive, in a uplifting manner for your mind. Overworking is also one of the biggest culprit in today's work culture or in today's hustle culture in US for sure. It's very easy to fall into a trap of overworking if we push ourselves beyond our limits in the name of hustle culture, actually thinking it will lead to a greater success or a recognition. But overworking actually comes at a steep cost. It leads us a lot of burnout, reduced productivity, and it will strain a lot of your relationships as well. So we should work smarter, not harder. Set boundaries on your work hours and give yourself permission to rest and recharge. See, now that we have identified what are some energy drainers, let's shift some gears and talk about how to boost our energy. Like, what are some energy boosters? So, we'll share. There are some practices that you can follow that can actually recharge your batteries and help you feel focused, motivated, and happy. Here are some five energy boosters from mine, which you can incorporate into your daily life. Establishing clear boundaries. See, boundaries are not selfish, they are pretty essential. Whether it is in your personal or the professional life, clearly communicating what you can and you cannot can actually prevent a lot of overcommitment and preserves you a lot of energy. For example, don't check your work emails during the personal time. Make yours don't have your work emails or the messengers on your personal phone. You can make sure that you keep those in your working time 8 to 5 into your laptop. As soon as your work is done, shut down your laptop. Make sure you're not checking your work emails during your personal time. Let others know that when you need a space or a time for yourself, so you're clearly you can set boundaries at your work. If someone is expecting, if you are available online, people would be simply pinging you even after at 5 o'clock. They'll expect a response from you, right? If you'll be replying the emails on a weekend, then yes, you would be people will be still looking at you, that you are available 24 by 7. So it's pretty important that you establish clear boundaries. Self-care rituals. So self-care isn't just about the spa days and the bubble baths. It's about consistently doing the things that actually nourish your mind and soul. This could be as simple as enjoying a morning coffee in a peace, or journaling, going for a run, meditating, or reading a book. Finding a small rituals that actually make you feel good and make them a non-negotiable part of your routine. If going for a run early in the morning feels you good, or just sitting at home reading a book gives you that fulfillment, do find at least one or two self-care rituals for your starting of the day and your ending of the day, and stick to your routine. Make sure those are completely non-negotiable. Time outdoors. Nature has incredible ability to refresh and recharge us. So even a 10-minute walk outside can boost your mood, and it can increase your focus and reduce the stress. Make it a goal to spend more time outdoors this year, whether it's walking, hiking, or simply sitting in a park. Do create some hobbies. doing something creative, whether it's a painting, writing, gardening, or cooking, any of those creative things. Like for me, writing a blog post, doing a podcast. I would say not a podcast, but for sure, writing a lot of content, putting my thoughts, my perspectives, and making them in some concise written notes for me, which I can refer to, uh, is something, one of my own hobby for myself. So you can do something creative, and it would be incredibly energizing for you. Creative hobbies actually gives your brain a chance to relax and express itself, often leading to a new ideas and inspiration. It's not about being perfect at these activities, it's about just enjoying the process. Exercise. Exercise is one of the most effective ways to boost energy. It releases endorphins, improves circulations, and helps you better sleep better. So you don't have to spend hours at the gym. Find an activity you enjoy, like dancing, yoga, or cycling. Even a 20-minute workout can do wonders for your energy levels. Putting it all together, so how can you balance energy drainers and the boosters in your daily life? Start by identifying your energy drainers. Few of the examples which you have discussed. So there might be a different options or different scenarios which are affecting your energy levels. So write it down. So is it a certain habits, people, or situations? Yeah, make sure you write them down so that you identify your what are your energy drainers. Eliminate or minimize these drainers. Once you have identified your drainers, come up with a plan to reduce their impact. Right? You need to, if something is negatively impacting you, we have to make sure that we prepare a plan so that we can reduce that negativity in our life. We can look for some uplifting people, have some positive conversations, talk with some people who can give some positivity to you, right? For example, if a messy spaces are draining you, dedicate some time for tidying up. Incorporate energy boosters into your routine. Pick one or two energy boosting habits to start with. Remember, small changes lead to a bigger results over a time. Monitor your energy levels. Reflect regularly on how you are feeling and adjust as you needed. See, life changes as these. Life will actually will change. So do your energy levels as you do these positive boosters in your life. Do celebrate your progress. Every step you take toward your managing your energy is worth celebrating. So acknowledge your efforts and enjoy the benefits of feeling more balanced and a energized life. So as we step into this new year, let's make a commitment to ourselves to protect and nurture our energy by identifying and addressing energy drainers and incorporating simple, effective energy boosters. So we can set the tone for a healthier and a more productive year. Yep. Yeah. So this is a why I'm touching why today I touched about this particular topic. In past as well, if you go to my archives, you'll see a lot of content written on self-care, saying no or saying overcommitting yourself too much on different topics over a period of time. So just this week, just want to take a small amount of time from you guys so that you can remind all of my readers or listeners, so that we all can give some commitment to ourselves so that we can protect and nurture our energy levels. Do whatever. So self love is pretty important. If is it a mindful breathing, if you want to learning a new skill, give yourself freedom. Spend some time decluttering, take a nature walk, right? So have some pamper session, do a digital detox, right? Or look for online some recipes and have some fun family time in your kitchen. Yeah. So do look for multiple ways, and this year in order to increase your energy boosters. So what are you planning to do? I wish everyone a great success in the new year. That is all for this week. See you again. Stay connected, share ideas, and spread happiness.